Well, y'all, the goose, it's loose. The gloves, they're off. What do I mean by that? Well, we're in Final Fantasy Tactics today, and we just finished up Limberry, but now we have Dorvaldar Marsh unlocked for us. Sounds like something from Harry Potter. Anyways, at this marsh here, if you come from Fort Besselat, you can get pigs, meaning that you can recruit them and then send them to the poacher's den, and then you will have the ribbon and the chantage combination depending on the variety of pig. And you just have to do a little bit of monster spawning for that in your party roster. Doesn't take very long, but we have been holding our party back because we've had this combination, again, the ribbon and chantage combination, since chapter 3. So now we're going to start incorporating that into some of our builds, and it's going to make us that much more powerful. In addition to that, Mount Germinus here, we will be getting an item from here right now that we skipped over that I knew we were going to come back to, and now is a good time to get it. So let's quickly show off where the item is, and we're looking for the Cloak of Invisibility. I'm not sure we'll be using it this episode, but I want to make sure we have it for later on, because I think we have maybe 3 more episodes left in this series, and we'll kind of talk about that more at the end. I feel like I have a lot to say. Melodoul here, we need to talk about her, but we'll do it after we get the cloak here. It's just yesterday I was a little pressed for time at the end there, so just kind of had to wrap up the scenes and then head out. But we only need these 3 here. I'm not even sure what we're fighting against. I see a dragon over there. We'll be fine. So we're going to quickly show off where this item is. Mustadio, of course, is our treasure hunter, and I believe is just right up here on this location. We have Robert. They're just kind of like bodyguards in this situation here. Wait your turn. And then we just need Mustadio to get up there. He doesn't have teleport yet, but at the end of this episode, I think we'll have enough JP to give him teleport, and then he'll just be like the ultimate treasure hunter as far as mobility is concerned. But right now he has ignore elevation, and that's really solid too. We haven't shown too much of Beowulf off. I'm not sure he'll be in this episode too much, but instantly just stones people. So good. And Robert there, you can chill. We just want to get to Mustadio and then show us getting the cloak. Even though this isn't the story mission of this map, you can get it in the random encounter. Bingo, bongo.
And look what I found.
There we go. Invisibility cloak. Now I'm going to quickly wrap up this fight here. Cut, and then we'll get back to business as usual. So I'll see you then. Alright, I'm back, and the fight is over. Let's go ahead and head to our party build section here. So we got Melodoul here, but first, what did we just pick up in that map, and why is it important? Well, the Invisibility Cloak. We made a Harry Potter reference earlier, or I said something Harry Potter related. Anyways, and now we have the Cloak of Invisibility. It all just kind of works out. Anyways, this is an item that will grant you the invisibility status, which means no enemy can see you until you take an action. I think I'm not sure if it's any action. Like if you're invisible and you use focus, I think that'll also break your invisibility. So you really can't do anything. But what's great about this is, obviously if nobody can target you and you have a treasure hunter that is teleporting around the map, this is a great accessory for them. We'll also have another item that we'll pick up later on, a chest piece that also grants you the invisibility effect. So just know, I just want to pick it up now. It's a unique item. You can't buy this in any of the shops. Moving on though, we have Melodoul here. She is a divine knight. We gave her the defender sword, and she comes with fly here. Let's just take a look at her job tree real quick. She already comes with like dancer and then all the way in dragoon as well. So she comes out with a pretty, let's say, basic kit. But her divine knight skills, they are all the crush weapon, helmet, the equipment section here. There's no crush shield, by the way. But we're already familiar with some of these abilities because of Cid. Cid comes with all these sword moves, so you kind of get her at an awkward time because it's like, yeah, Orlando can already do all this. Either way, she's a great character. We're going to use her especially for story moments because she comes late in the game. She has a lot to say, and she's in like an ex-Templar, and we're going to be going up against a lot of Templars eventually. So we are mixing her into our party. Everybody else, we're going to be showing off the power of the knight. As you can see, dual wield Excalibur and save the queen. This is what makes knights so good. Everybody kind of forgets about knights this late in the game because, admittedly, all your unique characters can use, or most of them can use knight swords. So it's like, why would I go back to a generic knight when I have these new special characters that all get the knight swords anyways? Anyways, that's why the knights get left behind. But as a generic class, oof, they're still just really good. So that's Damon there. And then we had enough JP to turn Ramza into that jumping, basically, nuke that Robert was last time. Although Robert is a ninja that does the jump moves, we're just going to keep Ramza here as a dragoon. And then we have the metal ability, which means we can keep buffing ourselves from Gallant Knight. And in addition to that, we get to free up our support ability here, because if we're on Gallant Knight, then we have to do equip polearm. So that uses that up. But we went with magic defense boost because I don't think Ramza has enough JP from... Oh, wait, do we? From Geomancer to grab attack boost. No, it's 400. Okay, that's fine. We're still going to be doing a boat ton of damage. But magic defense boost is also really good. Both the defense ones are. Hopefully we show off those a little bit more again in this episode. We did a little bit last episode, but hopefully this support ability continues to shine, especially as damage keeps getting ramped up by the enemy. And then we are going to be showing off Cloud. Cloud is kind of a one-trick pony in my book, and that is just using the ability Finishing Touch. He is great at disposing of non-boss enemies, which is admittedly, 90% of the field. We'll be showing off Cloud a little bit, and then we also are beginning to be using Reese here, and she is going to be kind of our support character. She obviously has the ribbon enchanted combination, but she can't wear too many things as far as her headpieces. So the ribbon or the beret here, this is fine. As far as her weapons though, she can use these handbags, which give you something like speed or like permanent regen. These are cool, but with her job intrinsically as Dragonkin here, she comes with dual wield. Unfortunately, you cannot dual wield handbags, and so that kind of stinks. So we will be basically using her to punch twice. Luckily, she's a pretty good physical character too. Her stats are crazy. I think she has the best stat growth in the game when it comes to a unique job. She's absolutely just busted in that sense. But as you can see, cannot equip 2 bags at once. So we're just going to have her punching twice. We already have the regen effect from Chantage here, so we're good to go. That is the party we're going to be running with. We will be mixing in Orlando for some story moments, but as you can see, hopefully in the last 2 episodes, he's absolutely busted. As far as the balance is concerned with Orlando here, if you're a new player and you're struggling, Orlando is meant to be the great equalizer. He will carry your party through the rest of the game, probably with very little issues. For veteran players, he's very much overkill, because you're going to build him out to be even stronger, and your party's already very strong, and he's an absolute monster. I don't know if you guys saw, but last episode, he shot up to level 45 while everybody else was still 42, 43. And I brought everybody up closer to that 45 area there. But he's just so good. So I don't feel like we need to use him in this playthrough. So we're only going to use him for story moments. And there's one more story moment that I want to use him for in this battle, or in this video that we're going to cover, that I really like. Orlando there, kind of going to be benching him. If I was a manager on any sort of football team, or I guess sports team, I probably would lose my job because we're benching our best player. But let's go ahead and continue on with the story here. We're going to Eagrose because we know that Dycedarg was delivered in Orsite, and we need to... He's still our brother, so we need to let him know what's up. Zalbaag, on the other hand, kind of knows that Dycedarg poisoned Barbaneth, their father. So we got to see how this is all going to resolve here at Eagrose.
No guards. Zalbaag's chocobo.
So we know Zalbaag's here.
Passing strange.
It's interesting that environment that we just saw, you never use it for battle. I feel like it's just used in that one scene, which is kind of a shame because it's kind of cool. So interesting setup here for this fight. It doesn't matter where you put Ramza, he will go in wherever he's put in the cutscene, so we don't need to worry about him. Melduel, let's put you in the front. Damon, let's put you in the front.
Sure thing.
Let's just put everybody in the front. Alright, let's see what's going on in the castle here. Obviously something bad. We got to fight.
Have you taken leave of your senses, Zalbaag? This is madness.
After what you've done, you think yourself fit to lead our house?
With that business with the Duke, Larg was long dead ere my dagger found its mark. Think, brother. He was a weak man who relied on others to fight where he could not. More fool he for starting a war he could not stomach. Do you not agree?
Our liege lord's murder bothers me not half so much as our father's. Duke Larg's dying words. I could scarce believe my ears, but there was no mistaking what he said. Why, Dycedarg? Why?
What are you saying? I know naught of this.
Playing dumb, but we know the truth. Or we think we do.
Do not deny it! You poisoned him like some craven! How could you kill your own father?
Count Dycedarg! Lord Zalbaag! What in the world are you doing?
This poor knight comes in. It's like, there's the count, but there's like our Lord Commander and General of the Army, Zalbaag. Who? What's going on here?
Zalbaag is taken with some madness.
How did these guys here on the other side?
Seize him! Seize him at once!
Lord brother!
And we happen to show up right in time.
Zalbaag!
Luckily and thankfully, this is not a protect mission for Zalbaag, so Zalbaag can go down. Our target is Dycedarg there.
Ramza, forgive me. It is all as you've said. Dycedarg murdered our father and enkindled this war. Yet still not satisfied, he used the ensuing chaos to slay the Duke as well. All to feed his own ambition. He has sullied our name, brought scorn upon our house. He must be made to pay.
What? Dycedarg murdered father?
You fools. Why will you not follow where I lead? Why do you turn against me? The powerful must rule the weak. It is our duty. The crown once held such power, but no more. See how fate has brought it low. Full oft has history seen a great house rise to rule in place of an enfeebled crown. That is how the Atkasha dynasty itself came to be. And what house is greater now than ours? It is only right that we should wield our power and seize the reins of Ivalice.
You have forgotten the words of our Lord Father. Those possessed of power must be righteous of heart, elsewise they are unfit to wield the sword.
You know, a lot of people bring up like Ramza and Barbaneth, but I feel like Zalbaag is also spitting image of his father. I mean, yeah, he was working under Dycedarg, who again, not exactly a good dude, but his Zalbaag's intentions were always pure.
Guided by that belief, House Beoulve has upheld the peace, protecting the lives and livelihoods of the common folk. Thus have we endured for generations. But you, Lord Brother, you strive only to sate your lust for power. You are no Beoulve.
Righteous of heart. I die of shame to hear such words from my own lips. Such lofty ideals cannot rule a people. For you to lecture me thus, you have plainly forgotten your place. Who has earned you the right to wield your sword of justice, to be hailed as a hero? Is it not I? I, who have dirtied my hands to keep yours clean. All that you are, you owe to me. You ought to be on your knees thanking me. Yet here you stand in judgment.
There's some truth to this because obviously Zalbaag here has been like an unknowing like accomplice, and he's basically been shoved out in front of everybody as like, you know, the Lord General, good guy, leading his troops, the Northern Sky, to victory. But it's been Dycedarg who's been basically setting him up out there in front of, like, as a public face for people to basically think that Zalbaag is, like, a very honorable guy, which he is, obviously, but his success didn't come without Dycedarg, essentially. Not most of it, I would say, because even during the 50-Year War, Zalbaag was also, like, a badass then, too. So, but he's being elevated alongside Dycedarg. Like, they're climbing, like, the ladder of power together. And again, Zalbaag's kind of doing it unknowingly. Either way, let's get started with the fight here. We have Damon, and he has permanent protect, and haste on because of the 2 knight swords we wield. We also have teleport. So we're like in the final form of why knights are great. Whew. Let's go ahead and just take one of them out.
I'm hanging on.
Okay, I said take him out, but he's okay. He almost died, and then he countered us. Ouch. Dycedarg's gonna come in. What are you gonna do? Hallowed Bolt. Okay, great. Up. Oof. That hurt. Auto potion. Gill snapper. Yeah, Reese doesn't have a great reaction ability.
Move is key.
That's fine. Now, Dycedarg, he's got those Holy Knight ability swords. This is like the perfect fight for a melee duel here because she also has fly as her movement ability, so she can technically get up to where they are. But her moves are great here. Basically perfect for this situation. We have a bunch of knights who have very powerful equipment, and she crushes equipment. So why don't we just crush Dycedarg's sword so he can no longer do those knight swords on us. That sounds good. Ooh, we got a crit on it too. So his sword's gone. Perfect. It was a defender. We already have the defender sword, so I don't feel like we need to steal it. But we're now safe from him, from basically nuking our party from up there. And all those knights, we're just going to slowly deal with them. And this is why Cloud, we're on Cloud now, finishing touch. 100% status ailment, and it's that stop, KO, or petrify effect. It's one of those. So he's just an absolute monster at just dealing with ads. Reese here, can you do it? Ooh, you can. We have Holy Breath on her. And I mean, we also have these other breaths. I'm just trying to think, do we want to, you know, accidentally hit Zalbaag? And I think the answer is yeah, sure, he'll be fine. Do it right there. Have a chance to hit 3 of them. And it's random, by the way. So, you know, you love to see those moves, but it does do a crap ton of damage. So good ability there. But essentially, everybody who doesn't have fly, so Zalbaag can go down, that's fine. Doesn't end the fight. But everybody else who doesn't have that fly ability, just kind of got to make our way down below. Luckily, that's fine for Ramza. He could use Ultima, but as you can see, it's kind of not good. Or at least we're not built in to do magic damage with Ramza. If you have a Ramza who's like a black mage or like a summoner, ooh, Ultima's a pretty good ability for them. But we can just shout. We're building our Ramza to be more on the physical side. A finishing touch. Cool ability, cool move here. And we got stone. Easy. So it's a charge up, doesn't cost any MP, and so pairing it with Swift Spell from Time Mage, really strong combination. It's kind of the only way I've ever really built Cloud, is just to use finishing touch. But we have Damon here, and might as well keep him going in our aim ability. Dycedarg is gonna go, but he can't kill us. So let's see how many aims we can get away with. 4. I don't know. I don't think this will kill him, but it'll get him pretty close. What are you gonna do now? Oh God, dude, Dycedarg's, he's not messing around. I thought we neutered him because his sword was gone, but dude's also got a lot of magic. She's in trouble here. But we can at least just break her. Oh, wait a second. Oh, okay. She has martial arts. I thought maybe she had chakra. No. We can break his armor. So now he's lost permanent health, and then also we just did a good chunk of damage there. We are probably going to get hit with that Fire Aga. That's fine, though. Reese there is our healer, so she'll be able to raise her. These guys here. Also with Cloud's moves here, They're not like spells, as in if they'll like stay on a target if we hit like the unit. If like we target Dycedarg here, obviously it's not going to affect him because he's a boss. But when you cast like a spell, you either target the unit or the tile. With Cloud here, it's always the tile, meaning the enemies can move out of it. So you got to be extra careful when you're using his limit abilities here. We'll just move him under, and luckily though his limits don't really have a height problem. That should do it for that knight. And then, where's Dycedarg's Fire Aga? 10? Oh god, he's not gonna strike forever. Let's see if we can kill him. RNG, please be in our favor. It's not crucial, but... Oh, got him twice. Nice. Okay. Good job there. We just need to keep her close enough, Melduel there, for when we need to pick her up. Perfect. There's another down. These knights are tanky. Oh, finally, Ramza. Want to join the party? Ramza, again, that Dragoon, trying to get a good angle here. Shoot, I don't think he has enough... We're like a very beginner Dragoon with Ramza here, so we don't have the height with jump, but we can sure as shit deal out a lot of damage. Now it's a 16% chance to hit. That's not great. I don't think being a little bit further away helps. No. We're going to use Shout one more time. But Shout's amazing, making us a lot stronger, faster. And for these two ding-dongs, or do we just go kill Dycedarg right now? How much damage are we going to do? Oh yeah, he's done. Let's just do that. Sure.
It's over!
Sure, let's just focus fire and end the fight.
Yet.
That sounds fine.
Dycedarg! I struggle to believe this of you, brother. Our father was good to us. Why did you kill him? Tell me.
Ramza, you are a stubborn one to still be alive.
We've always kind of just been a thorn in his side.
Does it gall you that I live and breathe? Do you despise me so?
Despise? What puerile thinking is this? I base not my decisions on likes and dislikes.
Sounds like a YouTube channel.
That is why you remain a child. A man judges with his head, not his heart. Whether something is useful or no is all that matters. And illegitimate as you are, I had no use for you from the first.
What?
Kind of mean.
Is that the way of it with father, then? You killed him because he had ceased to be useful. Save your words, Ramza. Our brother hears them not. He has made his excuses, but his are crimes beyond forgiveness. Only punishment remains, and it falls to us to deliver it.
Excuses? I have no need for excuses. You speak of crimes, but I've done naught wrong. Done naught that is aberrant for men. What choices I made were so that we might survive in this savage world. If living were a sin, why did the gods create us? Man is a covetous creature that murders his own kind for the mere pleasure of it. That is simply our nature. We are compelled to take from one another and kill to that end. If such were a sin, 'tis the gods who are at fault.
We at least know this man's true nature, Ramza. To justify his actions, he weaves sophistry and deceives even himself. 'Tis pathetic beyond words. To think, I once held our brother in the highest esteem, but now I see he is lower than the lowest beast. He cannot be suffered to stain the Beoulve name any longer! He will not, Zalbaag. My own hands I too shall sully.
They're like totally on board. Like, let's kill him.
No. You've ruined everything. My painstakingly wrought plan. All undone.
Now, Dycedarg here, he's almost at like the pinnacle of his plan. Larg's out of the way. Goltana's out of the way. There's really nobody left but him. Well, and Delita.
All the sacrifice and sordidness, only to die here. What? Who calls to me? Power. Yes. Power to realize my desire.
I wish we got the same kind of where we could hear it talk like with Ygraph, but that happens like kind of I guess all in his head. Ah, Adremelac.
What? What is this abomination? It cannot be my brother. It cannot!
So this is what it is to be a god.
Gets rid of all the knights.
My foolish brothers, heed you well these words. By my hand, Barbaneth, our sire, was slain.
Yeah, we know.
Our house was long the kingdom's loyal sword, until this war gave us the chance to rule. Alas, a sword he would have us remain. A tool to be discarded when it breaks. To suffer such a fate, I would refuse. My mind, a dagger keen left out to rust. So father of his duty, I relieved. No sword yet wrought can parry poison's kiss.
I don't like that line. It's a good line.
But you, Zalbaag, have earned no subtle death. The price for bearing steel you now shall pay.
Just like what? Obliterates him?
And on the baseborn whelp my gaze now falls. Your screams I shall delight in as you die.
Now he doesn't just like, you know, thunderstruck us, or I guess light beam us, like Zalbaag. Maybe because he wants to like revel in destroying us, but we're gonna give him a good fight. Now he doesn't have any armor on, obviously, because he's Lucavi, but thankfully these crush weapons and crush equipment skills still do damage. In the original version, if there was no item to be crushed, they wouldn't do any damage. We could just fly up there too, by the way. Whee! So that's a nice change. They did it in the War of the Lion edition of this game as well. And of course, finishing touch, also not going to be useful here against him, but we can keep using cross slash. That's okay. I want to get her closer because I want to use her other breath abilities, because she's a good damage dealer as well. Can we get a holy breath off without hurting our team? No. Well, that's fine. We can go ahead and we've got enough MP to kind of play around with, even without mana font. Ooh, let's just cure Ramza, because he's actually going to be in it. Yeah, let's get Ramza cured. Do a little bit of damage. Our heavy damage dealers here are going to be Damon and Ramza to basically deal with them, but I want to nuke his speed a little bit. Missed both. Damn it. Ha, that sucks. Damon, we're going to back you up a bit. Move off to the side. Ramza, really haven't done too much yet, but don't worry. Ramza's like our nuke. Who are you going to target? He's just going to use Flare. Good. You can fly down there. Flare's a single target, so we can get close. Now, he's going to use a lot of summons. We got to be careful about having everybody bunch up together. Even though we're all going to bunch up together over here. We'll try not to. We can give ourselves some pretty good odds for hitting him. Not great. Twice? Ooh, good damage there. Alright, now, let's see if we can get close enough. Please, for the love of God, just have one of these land. One. Alright, one's good enough. That's fine. We'll get him up in a second. So we want to nuke his speed, so that way Ramza can get off some jumps. Because right now his turn is next. Not going to get a jump off in time. But we can just stick him. Stick him with the pointy end. Oh, just going to smack her, huh? Okay. That's fine. So she'll get back up. And then she can raise Damon. So that'll be good there. We're fine there. Not worried about that. Unfortunately, Meldul here again. Not built for complete DPS at the moment. Because she's got the Hermes shoes on. I want her to be fast for this fight because of there's just so much equipment to break. Or potentially to break. We kind of kept her that way, but putting Bracer on her obviously would make a huge difference. Cloud, you can just... Actually, I think you can just go up and hit him, and that'll do more damage with your sword. 89... 75, yeah. Regular attack. Cloud, unfortunately, he's kind of not gonna be that much helpful for the rest of this fight, other than just keeping people alive when they need it. 100%. Love to see it.
So you too cried out for power, and in so doing played into their hands.
When faced with like, you too would do the same. To save our house, you now would lay me low, but such a feat begs power beyond your grasp, without which naught of worth can be achieved.
Cardinal Delacroix and Marquis Elmdor uttered like words, and neither were long for this world.
Because we beat their ass.
The Lucavi are far from invincible. This power you lord far from absolute. Yet in your lust you sought it. And now you have slain Zalbaag.
'Twas his and your betrayal forced my hand. Your hounding that which brought us to this pass. For power I cried, Lucavi I became, because you wretches chose to interfere!
I must
So
concentrate.
Dycedarg, we kind of saw like the whole picture as far as like being delivered the stone. We obviously killing him turning to Lucavi, and it comes like full circle. The Cardinal and Elmdor probably again had similar situations as far as being delivered the stone or finding the stone, and then this happening to them. So with him, we kind of see it full circle. Weegraf, we didn't see him be given the stone, but again, you can imagine it all happened just like this. So that's why I kind of like this moment here. Question is, can we get off a jump? For 500 damage. Woo! A lot of damage. God, I wish jump showed you where it was in the turn order. I think we can get it off. Oh, she's obviously gonna raise him up. Oh, he does get it off. Nice. We can get behind him. How many aims can we get off? Okay, so just aim 2. That's gonna be a good chunk of damage. I almost want to keep nuking his speed. Yeah. Once? Okay, so he's missing 4 speed total now. He's in trouble. As you can see, after this next turn, we get a lot of moves with our characters here. So I think we got this one in the bag. He is a beefy boy though, with a lot of health. So we're just gonna keep smacking him. But this kind of shows off that any fight. Oh, he's gonna use Odin on us though. Well, that's not good. We'll be fine. But kind of show off that knights are really good in these boss fights, especially if you don't have a lot of DPS, because we can just keep nuking his speed and power, and that'll buy us plenty of time. See, she does dragon breaths, by the way, for her attack, but it'll buy us enough time to kill him.
That you would lay the blame at our feet is shameless. But it matters little now. You are become chaos made manifest. Left alive, you will visit only destruction upon the land.
In words so bold this feeble child does speak, for strength to stop me, wanting though he is.
Do not underestimate me. For the honor of Knight Gallant Barbaneth Beoulve and Commander Devout Zalbaag Beoulve, in the name of Her Majesty Queen Avelia, and for the peace of the kingdom, I will lay you low.
Rebellious, base-born filth, consign your all, I shall, to nothingness. Your flesh, your soul, your name, naught shall remain.
Dude, Ben Starr sounds awesome in that line right there. I mean, he does a great job overall, but I felt that one.
Come on.
But I think we're gonna end up just maybe this will kill him. Oh, you know what? We're gonna be able to get a jump off. Ooh, 7. Okay, he's gonna get his move off, so we're not gonna do 777 damage, but so we're gonna get a lot of damage off. Ooh, we get to see Odin.
To the Father I return.
Ooh. He's still not dead. Okay, well that's great. Item, Phoenix down you. we will pick up Metal Duel there. Yeah, let's just all get bunched together again. Let's have the same thing happen. Stick them with the pointy end. Let's get all bunched up together. This is a great idea. How much
If I die,
MP does he have? I wonder. I think that was targeted on Damon. So maybe this spell will go with him here, unless he targeted the tile. Either way, we can go ahead and do a lot of damage. How many can we get off? Okay, we'll just hit him straight up then. That's it. I like how...
Such power is my blood, and still surpassed by mortal man. A curse upon you, Ramza!
Now, when we killed him, I want to point out that he was almost like crying out for Ramza. See you, Dycedarg. You're kind of an asshole. Now we get another piece of Oresight. Sweet.
Dycedarg. Zalbaag.
We'll talk a little bit more about Zalbaag in a bit, but yeah, just both his brothers just gone now.
In the end, our enemies got what they sought. House Beoulve has fallen, and with it the northern sky.
It's kind of all working out in Delito's favor.
But if I can expunge the heretic's brand and clear my name, then perhaps... No, 'twould not be right to lead our house now. I will but bear the name Beoulve, whatever may come.
I love this line. It really shows that Ramza here is more human. The fact that he's even like contemplating like, I can rebuild our house. But then he's like, no, we're kind of beyond that now. I like that he comes to that realization. This was not in the original version. So again, I really like this development for Ramza to show again. He still wants, you know, his house to thrive, but just not happening.
No more looking back. I have work to do. I must stop Fulmarv. Alma, please be safe. I will find you. This I swear.
Yeah, where is she? Like, I have no idea where she is. Now, we know that the Templars are from Mullonde, and that's where we're finally going now. And we're just going to continue straight on in with it. So, we kind of saw what Cloud can do. We'll keep him around. I feel like he's fine. Did anybody get anything useful as far as their abilities? We can crush Helm. Sure. Why not? Damon, he's already pretty much set. You see Ramza here. We need more height. Ooh. Now we get +3. Yeah, you must want to wait till +4 because it's plus or minus 4. Let's go ahead and wait. And then Cloud, what can you learn? Nothing really great. Blade Burst is okay, but it matters on our HP loss. So not the best for us there. I think we're good with our party. Let's just stick with this. Maybe do we want to mix in Beowulf? That's the question. Because now I feel like we're going to be showing off a lot of Beowulf. There's a section where we'll just get to it. How about that? Enough yapping. Let's just continue on. Oh.
Do you know what it is you do?
The High Confessor, everybody. Say hello and say goodbye. Or it's the first time seeing him.
Had you spoken willingly, your lives might have been spared. I should have preferred to employ measures less extreme, but there's no time for that now.
I don't understand.
Remember, up to this point, the High Confessor was ordering the Knights Templar around, but obviously Fulmarv and the Lucavi had different plans, and we were pretty sure that the High Confessor doesn't know about the Lucavi plot, but they wanted to use the Zodiac Stones to make the Zodiac Braves, again, to rally the people.
The boy heretic. He has frustrated our every move. And now that he holds most of the stones, your aid is no longer required.
But the Knights Templar answered to me. And me alone.
Truth be told, though your wound is deep, it is not mortal. Treated soon, you will live. But you must earn your life. Tell me, where is the entrance to the Necrohole? You would know, would be the only one to know. Now, out with it.
Orbon. The vaults beneath the monastery. In the lowest levels, there is a glyph of conveyance. Bound by magic.
Bon, it always ends up at Orbon.
Of all the places.
It's where we started the game.
And how does one break this seal?
I know not. I swear it. The scriptures may hold some clue. I cannot say.
The scriptures of Germanique, and guess what we have in our possession? Those scriptures.
At every turn, the boy.
Yeah, Volmar's like, God damn, Ramza.
Blame us not. 'Tis your god who has failed you.
That's like a recurring line in this game. Remember, it opened up with Delita saying, blame your god, not me.
Do not leave me like this. I beg you.
Oof. That probably doesn't feel great. So basically everybody at the top who is orchestrating the War of the Lions, they're all being axed. I really can't think of anybody else who is around. I mean, Sid is, but he didn't orchestrate it, but he was, at least part of being like a general in it. He's around, but he's everybody assumes he's dead, and he's with us, so he's cool. Yeah, we got 3 fights here. Let's just go ahead and get into them. The front gate here, not much story, so we can blast through it. And I kind of feel bad for the people in this fight that we're going up against. They're just kind of like, I would say, like normal, like church staff. And yet, Ramza's little mercenary band comes up and it's like, ah, this isn't a fair fight for them. Let's go ahead and let's put Cloud. No, let's put Reese here, and then Cloud and Damon. I kind of like this combination. They will just go over here and wreak havoc.
Time for action.
Well, not this fight, but next fight. We need to get on some safeguard, protect our equipment.
Halt! You stand before Mullonde Cathedral, great seat of the Church of Glabados. None save members of the clergy are permitted within these walls. State your name and title, and let your purpose in coming here be known.
I am Ramza Beoulve, youngest son of the house of the same name, though I come before you independent of it. My sister, Alma Beoulve, is held unlawfully by the Lord Commander of the Knights Templar, Fulmarv Tengil. I demand her immediate release.
Ramza Beoulve? You were the one who murdered Cardinal Delacroix.
Man, they just can't let that one go, huh?
Raise the alarm. A notorious heretic lays siege to the cathedral. You are foolish to present yourself before us. In Saint Ajora's name, we will carry out your sentence where you stand.
Sure you will, Mr. White Mage. Sure you will. I don't think so. Oh, Damon's going up. They got a couple mediators here. Not too concerned with them. God, Tactician mode, y'all. They had just got a lot of health. They just teleport right on up there. Pop, pop. Slowly start just chunking them down. Wait, what are you doing? Oh, he's got some calculator moves. Okay, wow. Calculator is you use some math, some basic formulas, to essentially instant cast with no MP and no range restriction of certain spells, like most of the powerful ones. Woo! I'm glad they gave Mullonde Beoulve here these moves. Woohoo! So they kind of give you a basic kit for her. I love it. Summoner really doesn't have a weapon I'm worried about. Well, let's see actually. Let's look at his weapon real quick. Oh, it's a dragon rod, which doesn't give him like anything crazy. Let's just get back up there. And we'll take out his armor. Reese, on the other hand, let's get over there closer, and we'll use Holy Breath. If I could find a great angle, that'd be fantastic. Really want to minimize the RNG. That's the best we can do. We got extremely lucky on that one. I don't know how that one actually works as far as like probability of hitting actual like enemy targets in the area. Cloud, on the other hand, you can cast from down here. It'd be great if you could get off this before those two, but nope. You cannot. We just need you to make your way up. So let's just start heading on over there. That's all you can do for now. His movement isn't great. Cloud does not. He comes with an okay set. Not exactly huge on movement. Oh, he's going to use Bahamut on me. Okay. That's fine. Oh. I just threw a stick at us. Who throws a stick? That's kind of funny. You just put Doom on him? Alright, well these guys are not messing around. Well, Ramza, you're just gonna do what you do and jump. Curing each other, that's fine. Alright, who's casting Bahamut? You are. I got a feeling, bro. Not gonna happen. Yeah, that's a lot of damage. Cloud's up into the mix now. Finishing touch. This will get off in time. Always 100%. Love it. That guy's dead. What are you doing? Oh, rise. You know, you got to give it to the NPCs or the enemies, their AI, when they're like trying to pick up everybody and actually raise them. They don't actually try to do that too often. They'll use like Phoenix Downs, but actually using raise and like white mages, I feel like they really underutilized. Crush helm or weapon. Let's just go with armor. Get that out of the way. We really don't want him to keep raising people up. Can we get off another Holy Breath? Just hit him. We really don't want to hit our own player or our own character there because, as you can see, that'll do a lot of damage. 2 hits of that and she's gone. We probably need 2 shots to kill him. Let's just chill. Anybody need some health? Ooh, you know what? You have Doom on you. Asuna, huh? Yeah, that'll get off in time. Cool. Finishing touch. Stop. That's okay. Asuna. Seal it. Asuna doesn't cure Doom, does it? I feel like what you want Asuna to cure, it doesn't. Stop and Doom. It's like, oh, I would love for those status ailments to be taken off, but nope, doesn't do it. Oh, you know what though? I'll just teleport on over here and pop. I hope you guys can see that. My knight is just going around absolutely shredding the field. This has been the moment I've wanted to show you guys all through this playthrough. Been talking up knights, and now we're finally here. You're seeing like pinnacle knight gameplay. Yeah, he's got Excalibur. Yeah, he has saved the queen. But you know what? No other generic class can do that. There we go. So you can keep using finishing touch on the same target.
Nothing holds fear for me now. Prepare yourself, Fulmarv.
But yeah, you can use finishing touch on the same target to get those different status effects. So if you get stop, you can then work on getting stone and KO, and obviously those are the ones that you probably want. Stop is really good though too, so not trying to downplay stop. So this next battle here, we want to protect our equipment. We're gonna go safeguard, which means we lose one of our swords, but you know, we do pick up a shield, which is pretty good. We'll keep Excalibur.
What is
we'll
it?
Give Mullonde Beoulve, we'll give her back her sword. I don't think she doesn't have safeguard. If they break her weapon, I'm gonna be pissed. Really, you want to put
Was there
all...
something?
Do you have safeguard? Yes, okay. We really want to protect, like, our Genji gear.
Oh?
Which he has. And then... Nobody's using the golden escutcheon. Are you serious? I think, Sid has it. Oh, Beowulf had it. Okay. So you're good to go. Cloud, can you learn... I'd really like him to learn, like, Meteor Rain or Omni Slash, but a lot of investments. He actually is not going to be very good during this fight. Because it's just going to be bosses. Beowulf, on the other hand. Do you have Safeguard? If so, I'm going to use you. Okay. We're going to use Beowulf instead. Alright, Cloud, you're getting benched. Take off the Materia Blade, take off your Chantage.
Yes.
We're going to use you instead. You can get a shield too, my friend. You can get a shield too. Do we get the Aegis Shield? I love the Aegis Shield. It's so good. That 50% to magical. I think that'll be useful here. And then you have Safeguard, you have Chantage, you have items. Okay. Making sure we still cover all our bases.
Yes.
I actually don't mind if her equipment gets broken because we have a lot of ribbons and Chantage. It's really just...
Yes.
I don't want your Save the Queen to get broken. I don't think it will. And then their equipment I want to keep safe. I think we'll be fine. I think. This is one of those fights where it could kind of go horribly wrong. And since we're not using somebody like Sid, you know, it could put us in a little bit of a pickle.
I am here.
Yeah, we'll be fine. Sometimes you just gotta go in. Feet first. Let's get our party set up here. Does it matter where you put Ramza in this fight? I don't recall. We'll put her pretty close. I don't want her in the front. I want
I am ready.
my protected characters up front. And then these two can kind of chill in the back. Let's see if it matters where Ramza's placed.
Back.
Because sometimes he just likes to run up front. Yep, see. Okay, doesn't matter where you put Ramza.
Ramza, at last we meet. Pray forgive me, I ought to have called upon you sooner, but I have been ever so busy of late. I fear I remain so even now, so let us make this brief. If you would see your sister returned, you will relinquish the scriptures and all the Orosite you possess. Refuse, and I will be unable to guarantee her safety. Are we of an understanding? My patience is grown thin.
Once again, Ramza is placed in the position of having to be the great negotiator.
I surrender naught until Alma is brought before me hale and whole.
Did you not hear a word I said? I offered no negotiable terms. Forfeit the scriptures and the stones, or forfeit your sister's life.
Fine, take
Here are
the
the
book.
scriptures. The stones I hold until I see that she is safe.
At least he holds on to the Orosite. He doesn't know that they need the scriptures. Like, that's what actually they're really after.
Well?
I believe I found it. All that remains is to test it at the correct location.
So Lawfrey, he's the one that delivered the stone to Dycedarg, and we have a new Templar there in gray.
Then we have all we need. That said, I find myself loath to let the boy simply walk away. Propriety dictates that he make restitution for all the trouble he has caused us.
I should have known. But I warn you, this will not go as you imagine.
Yeah, dude, do you see the spear build we have? Doing a lot of damage. So, this fight here, we just need to put one of them in the critical state. But, as far as, like, dialogue is concerned, I think Fulmarv has something to say to, like, everybody. Like, he'll talk to Cloud. And I think he also has something to say to Beowulf and Reese as well. So, I think if you drag this fight out, you'll get a lot of dialogue out of him. I don't think we're going to drag it out, though. Oh my gosh. 700, 600. Okay. Let's just get close. Let's just get in striking distance. We don't want to throw Damon to the wolves here. We also don't want to be bunched up. Let's just put him over here. And kind of wait. See, they nice block. They have those break equipment sword moves. That's a flare.
Are you truly the father I've always known?
And of course, Melduel's here too, so there's going to be just some good dialogues. Another reason why we brought her.
I ought to ask you the same question, my daughter. To side with a heretic and take up arms against your kin. No child of mine would commit such betrayal.
On that much we can agree. I am not your daughter, for you are not my father.
What do you mean by that, pray?
Spare me the mummery. I know that you have ceased to be the man you once were.
Question is, like, when did Falmarv get turned? I don't think they ever answer that during the story. It might be in, like, the encyclopedia.
The Marquis Elmdor de Limbury was made a Lucavi when he used a Zodiac stone. And at Riovanis, the monster who killed Isilud and all those others was you, wasn't it?
I don't think we need any more. We know, right? We already know what befell Isilud and then all the other people at Riovanis.
You think your father a monster? A Lucavi? Nay, child. What I am is power, pure and unadulterated. The magics of men are mere parlor tricks beside the arcane force the Aura Sight commands. I saw fit to entrust Sagittarius to you, yet you do not use it. Why? Did you not swear to find the stones and wield their power for the salvation of Ivalice? Of the world entire? Mayhap you are craven like your brother. He was shown a glimpse of the Aura Sight's might, but cowered before it and died, a frail, pathetic mortal.
Man, I love how much they keep bringing up Melduel's brother.
So that is why you killed Isilud. To you, he was just another pawn who had outlived his purpose. My brother was no craven. He fought to vanquish his own sire, twisted as he had become. The great man I once knew, who cherished his family, is no more. Naught remains of him, but a power-maddened fiend that wears his skin.
So there's actually a tweet by Matsuno, the original director of this game. Literally just happened, I think, like yesterday, the day before, where he talked about that if they had the budget in Tactics here, that they would have done like branching paths, kind of similar to Tactics Ogre Reborn, or at least in the sense where you could pick up Melduel or Isilud instead. But obviously we just get our one path here where we get her. But that is a very exciting prospect that I kind of wish they had the budget for. That would have been great. Let's go ahead and crush some weapons here. How about that? Your weapon's broken. The Rune Blade. None of these guys have like anything we want to steal, so we're okay just killing them. But yeah, I can't believe this game didn't get the budget to basically see itself fully realized. I'm talking about adding in the War of the Lion stuff, the branching paths. That would have been sick. There's any game that I think deserves it, it's this one.
You care only for the scriptures now. What of the stones?
You demand your sister's return for them, but as things stand, she is of greater value to us.
Remember, Alma is a vessel they're going to use to bring back their Angel of Blood, Angel of Blood, and apparently the Angel of Blood is like the creator of Aura Sight.
Greater value? What use could you have for her still? Why keep my sister alive, when you took no pause in disposing of your own son?
Our affairs are not for you to know. As long as we have your sister, you may keep your handful of stones.
Come on.
I wonder what would happen if Ramza would have negotiated or would put the stones there first and then kept the scriptures, how that would have played out. Who do we want to kill? Now, I know for a fact that... Let's just see if we can get this jump off. I know that, we are going to get it. Sweet. I know that Beowulf and Reese have dialogue with Volmarv. I'm wondering how we trigger it. Okay, we broke his weapon. He's the one that can break our stuff. So we're safe to move around. Drain is an amazing ability. Ooh, Siphon. How much MP can we siphon? Not enough. We can't use anything like, let's see here. Can we use Sleep on him? No. So, like, Sleep, Break, they're not going to work on bosses. What about Confuse? No. So nothing's going to break him out of that, out of casting. And we can't turn bosses into chickens, unfortunately. What about Berserk? Nope. Okay. Just checking everything. Now, ooh. Yes. Oh, yeah. This is what I want to show. Watch this. I mentioned this combination earlier where Beowulf can make a character an atheist, and it'll stop them from getting hit. Oh, we have a 50% chance. Shoot. Let's just hope it happens. Come on, please, game. Please. Yes. Now watch. This flare is going to do 0 damage to Damon. Let's just make sure. I'm pretty sure we could probably kill him too. We're not going to. Don't worry. I just want to see how much damage we can do. Do we want to roll the dice here? No, I don't want to roll the dice. Let's just go ahead and hit Volmarv once. Okay. I thought he targeted Damon. He targeted Beowulf. Hang on. No, I want to show that off. Yeah. No. Everybody get your turn. It's fine. Damn it. I thought that was the moment. This is why we can't have nice things. Hang on. Obviously, I'm not loading because we're going to lose. I want to show off that combination because I had it come up. I brought it up when we first talked about Beowulf. And I really wanted to show it off. So he cast it on Beowulf all the way from over there. Huh. Anyways, can we cast it on... Oh, we can't cast it on ourselves. Fuck. Alright. Well, I tried, guys. Just know that if he cast Flare on Damon there, and we did the Atheist combination here, that Flare would then do 0 damage. So kind of another way to use Beowulf if the cards would have aligned here, or the stars would have aligned here, but shoot. Just can't have nice things, can we? Let's just go ahead and we'll just end the fight. We'll try to, I should say. Oh, you know what? I feel like if we just hit him, because Ramza's gonna come down and do a lot of damage. Oh, that's the Geomancer reaction ability. Really good, actually. Oh, shield parried at that time. Sweet. Punch her. You come down. Alright, he's not weakened yet. Should take like one more shot. And then I think Meldul should be able to handle it. It doesn't look like we're going to proc the Beowulf conversation. Let's just take out your weapon, sir. And one more should do it. Have a little ice breath. No, you actually have to kill him. I should have teleported behind him. That's fine. I'm wondering, should we just jump? Yeah. That jump's not going to get off in time. That's fine. We can use Drain. There we go. Okay. That's the fight. Ramza jumps back down. I love it.
Confound it. How can the boy be so strong? Whence springs his might? Could it be he is protected by the Orosight and blessed with the opposing force of light? If so, he will not be easily overcome. We must serve our vengeance another time.
So the Blessing of Light is like a mechanic in Final Fantasy XIV. I wonder if that's what they're referring to there.
Again they flee. The cowards.
But that also just confirms the fact that the Orosight, it has that dual nature based on who is summoning or calling to the Orosight. it can either have the light effect, where you can bring back, you can basically just do miracles, or the dark effect where you then have to deal with a Lucavi, or you make the pack. For this fight here, I'm going to bring Sid. I really like Sid in this fight, as far as a conversation he will have. Nobody's gonna break our weapons, so we can go ahead and take off Safeguard. Damon, why don't you take a break, brother?
I am here.
Something I wish this version had, now that this is a perfect time for it, remove all when it comes to equipment. If there's a way to do it, and I just am too dumb to see it, let me know, guys. But in the original version, you had a remove all button when it came to your equipment, and in this version, we don't got it. So I kind of wish we did. Sid here, you're good to go. Just double checking everything. We'll keep the same party. And then, we're ready for the next battle here. Now this is not a hard battle. It can be tough though, but that's not why we're bringing Sid. Again, I want to bring Sid for this fight because of a story beat we can have, a conversation. Let's go ahead, put Sid over
As you
here.
command.
I
You
will
in
do
the
my
back.
part. Of
You
course.
can hang out up front, and then Beowulf. Do what you gotta do, brother.
Battle.
We also obviously have Safeguard still on Ramza. We don't need it. What's going on down here?
Would that I could bid you farewell here, but I suspect you'd not part ways so easily.
This is also very much a Vagrant story-looking map.
I suppose you must be returned to the Father after all. My thralls will delight to guide you to his keeping.
So he's gonna call some demons on us, huh? We've dealt with these people before, like these creatures before.
I shall let this one be your foeman as well.
Who are you gonna call? We'll handle him. Ah, I see.
Zalbaag!
Once he was your brother, but he is reborn unto us now. You're a heretic already. Why not a kinslayer too?
Well, technically, we're already a kinslayer because we killed Dycedarg, so, you know. Maybe he doesn't know
What have
that.
they done to you, brother?
Zalbaag, deliver me the head of that young man before you. He must not leave this cathedral alive.
That doesn't sound too good. This is probably one of the more, I would say, sad fights.
Lord brother, it is I! Do you not know your own blood?
Ramza, is that you?
He's not looking good.
What is this place? It's so dark. I cannot see. What am I doing? Do I stand? I sit?
You are being controlled by Lord Fulmarv, by a Lucavi.
Am I fighting you? Why? Why would I do such a thing? I have no sensation. It's as though I have no limbs. Flee, Ramza. Flee. I have no wish to kill you, but I fear I might.
Lord brother!
So Zalbaag's situation there, it's kind of got to be like horrifying. Almost like an out-of-body experience where you're watching yourself do something obviously you don't want to do, but I don't even think he can really even see either. So I'm guessing because Adremelac zapped him, that's how basically Fulmarv gained control of his corpse and basically his soul, even after passing. Ooh, Sid coming in big. Oh, crickets. I was wondering about that. Okay, well. Shoot. I wonder if they'll have the conversation then. That's all I care about. Let's go ahead. We gotta put Sid, yeah, we gotta put Sid down. He will just keep drinking blood. even if it's our, if it's Zalbaag. We'll keep going after Zalbaag, hopefully. Just Holy Breath, thank you for missing absolutely everything. Let's just focus fire. Zalbaag there. Damn. I'm like in gamer mode now because I'm a little worried that the conversation's not going to happen, but also these demons are not to be... oh god, they do so much damage. They're not to be taken lightly because they do dish out a bunch of like instant damage, like 588. That's a lot. And then using Karma as well. A lot of auto potions proccing. There goes Ramza. Yes, keep drinking his blood. Nom, 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 nom. Where are you gonna go? She has ribbon on. Nice. Okay. I think we're fine. Again, we just have to get him. Your shield though. We could pick up Ramza, but I don't think we really need to. Hopefully... No. He targeted his own guy. Great. The zombie horde. No. Okay, she can't be vampired. Yeah. We're kind of, this one's kind of falling apart for us here. But we'll be fine. Because next move, Reese's turn. She can end this if she just gets off. You know what, though? Whose turn is it next? It's hers. Okay. If we can get this raise off. Now, that won't happen in time. Do we bring up Ramza or do we risk it for the Holy Breath? Damn, I don't think the conversation's gonna happen. We'll wait and see.
Ramza, can you hear me? I beg you. Kill me! The pain! It's unbearable! I cannot feel my arms or my legs and yet somehow they burn! And my memories, they fade into the darkness. I'm afraid, Ramza, as I've never been before.
The writing is on point here with Zalbaag and making us feel his pain. Oh my gosh.
Do not give in. There must be a way for you to overcome this. We will find it. Please, do not abandon hope.
And you can tell Ramza's just like, I don't want to kill you, dude. Come on, there's got to be a way.
Hope abandons me. There is naught left but agony. Whispers in my ear from everywhere and nowhere. They bid me join them. Dycedarg, is that you? Who are the others? Oh God, end it! Please! Grant me swift mercy!
This is really good voice acting, and I was kind of worried about how they would deliver again because before, again, there was no voice acting in the original, and you still felt Zalbaag's pain. And man, they have brought it home with the voice acting as well.
I'm sorry, brother. I'm sorry. Damn you, Folmav!
Count Orlando.
Yes, okay, we got it.
Are you here?
I am, Zalbaag. I am.
I am beyond saving. I beg you, free me from my torment. Let it not fall to Ramza. Please, finish it by your hand.
Now remember, Zalbaag, again, General of the Order of the Northern Sky, Cid of the Southern Sky. These two were adversaries during the war. They were they were going up against each other's armies. And the respect that Zalbaag has for Cid here. And Zalbaag, even in his basically gone state, Zalbaag's doomed. He is still trying to protect Ramza, because even though, again, he's in this zombie form, he doesn't want Ramza to carry that burden, that guilt of killing him in whatever form is left. And so he goes to his adversary that he respects the hell out of. Because Cid, again, the Thunder God. And he's like, you do it. Don't let Ramza do it. I don't want that guilt on Ramza. Beautiful scene here. I love it. I love that this dialogue is between Zalbaag and Cid here.
This I swear.
And of course, Cid, just an absolute, just amazing person, character.
No rest.
A man of honor. I mean, he's a zombie right now, and a vampire, and now so is Ramza. So this is going well. This fight's kind of screwed for us. We really need to get Beoulve back up. Yeah, that's the other thing. Can we bring this battle home? Rhys can't be vampired. So we're fine there. I have made this fight a lot harder than it needed to be. That's okay, he'll go down, but if we pick him back up, we should do more damage. Those demons, they can do a lot of damage instantly. They are very dangerous. Why aren't you keeping on biting him? Don't you bite her. Okay, good. Yes, bite him. You can't take on the Thunder God like that. We need Ramza up. I'm wondering, should we try to just go for a Holy Breath nuke here and just hope we get him? Sure. Well, why not? I think that's it. In the bag, baby. Holy Breath coming out on top. Yeah, that's how it's done, y'all. All according to plan.
What shields the flesh shields not the mind. Your weakness plain to see. Crush armor!
And we get a chant to boot. Woo. Okay, so this fight.
I've scarcely begun.
Watch out for the vampire effect.
Forgive us, Ramza. We have caused you pain. You must keep Alma safe. The two of you must live on. Light. Where once all was darkness, light has returned.
So thankfully, now that we've slain Zalbaag in this, let's just say, demonic zombie form, we have set his soul free, thankfully, because Zalbaag, he's a good character. Love his character.
Farewell, my brother. And thank you.
It just blows up.
Zalbaag.
Yeah, Zalbaag, but Beowulf and Cid, they don't look so good either. What are we gonna do about them? They'll be fine. But Zalbaag there, absolutely great character in the story, very human. And I think that really just speaks to the very little time, but how the high quality of writing in that time we spend with him. Oh, I confess you're still alive.
Someone, please.
Gods have mercy.
Please. They must be stopped.
Your Holiness, hold on.
I like how he calls him Your Holiness. Like, you're the one who branded Ramza a heretic here.
The Necrohall. To the Necrohall.
The Necrohall? Is that where Folmarth is headed? But where is it?
beneath Orban. You must stop them.
With a sword in your back, brother. I don't think you're making it.
Your Holiness. To Orban Monastery, then.
He should have a next line that says, like, where it all began. So, High Confessor. Kind of see him for a little bit. But anyways, quality of the writing with Zalbaag there, where we don't see him too much, but we get his character very human. Not perfect, obviously, in the end of Chapter 1 there with Titra, but... love Zalbaag. Love him so much. So, Orban Monastery there. That is the last leg of the game. It's like a long dungeon. We're obviously not going to tackle that next episode because, well, if you head on over here to the port city, got a cutscene.
'Twas a greater success than could have ever been foreseen.
I mean not to boast, but I dare say our success owed itself to me.
So even Count Minimus has fallen on hard times, eh?
Then the legends speak true. Treasure waits on that island.
Aye, that it does. Treasure beyond worth, sleeping down in the depths, out of sight and reach.
It's bound to be guarded by traps, no? Else it would be sleeping in some noble's vaults by now.
More than traps. There are foul fiends too, they say, and a wizard whose soul is as dark as the caverns he calls home.
No thank you is what I say to that then. A man would have to be a fool to go there.
'Tis no place for the craven, that much is true. To enter is to bid goodbye to the light of day.
Yeah. What did they call the place again?
Midlight's deep. And rightly so.
How so? 'Twas I who saw the task completed.
Stuart's just drunk there
You?
talking.
What did you do but almost get us killed? What are you looking at? Be on your way. This is no show.
Like another comedic scene in this game. Like a total of 3. So, Midlight's Deep. This is like the endgame dungeon, and it serves for a couple purposes. One, there is exclusive treasure in here, or just really rare treasure that you cannot buy. Super good stuff. 2, it is a great place to farm certain monsters, so you don't have to worry about doing or finding them in random encounters out in the open world. It's much easier to queue in here and get them. 3, ninjas in here. When you reach a certain level, high enough level, they will throw some of those really sorry, my phone. Ninjas will throw very high level equipment at you in here as well, like those katanas that once they break, they're gone because you can't buy them in the store. Well, this is where you would get more of them. So this area serves for a lot of things. Also, the summoner spell, the one that's a question mark. This is also where we're going to get this. So next episode, we're going to tackle Midlight's Deep and go through it because there's a lot to this place as far as it's just not like a normal beat here, go to the next level. No, there's more to it than that. And then obviously the treasure will show those, where to get those as well. Maybe we can get it done in one episode, but it might need to be basically split into part 1 and part 2. And then we will tackle the last area here. And during this whole thing, when with Midlight's Deep here, we're going to be working in our entire party. That is why I've slowly kind of kept everybody on par with the same levels, because at this moment, I want to use everybody. We're going to bring Lettuce back out, Evangeline, obviously Eagrose, all the unique characters we're going to be bringing in, except for probably Construct 8, Merrick, and Rafa. They're probably not going to see the battlefield, unfortunately. I just don't really care to use them, but everybody else that we've used in the story so far, we're going to be using in those sections, and the last episode as well at Orban Monastery. So we're going to see a little bit of everybody. As far as leveling is concerned, we're not leveling any more of our top players. So 47, Nobody's going above that. Everybody else is just going to be brought up to that level, and we can hopefully build out Cloud a little bit better and give Orlando maybe some more abilities, and Mustadio as well. But that is the game plan for the end of this series, y'all. So hopefully you've enjoyed, and yeah, I'll see you next time. Peace and take care.